Hello everybody. It's good to see everybody this Monday, and by the time you're seeing this, I've already recorded this video. That's because I'm on a trip right now, so I've done this one and tomorrow's in advance, so that way there isn't a mix-up or anything, That way I'll have some extra time to record more videos for this week too, while I'm at the beach, so... It's been a pretty busy month, I've been back and forth a lot of places, so I figured I'd at least try to stay on track this time instead of taking a bunch more breaks, which I kind of already have. So for this one, we have a text here called "Teasing Hurts." Let's look at this one. Have you been teased before? I have, and it hurts. It all started in 3rd grade. Since then, I've often been a target for being teased. I've been talked about because of my weight, the fact that I wear glasses, the fact that I suffer with allergies, and because I was considered to be weird. When I graduated middle school, I thought it was all over, but in high school, the teasing got even worse. Once, I even got my lunch taken from me. It was just bad. But as I've got older and learned more about Jesus, how much he loves me, and that he loves me for who I am, I realized I shouldn't try to be someone I'm not. So having confidence in God helped me deal with the abuse. Always remember that God made you who you are, and God doesn't make mistakes. You are God's perfect creation. In the Song of Songs 4:7, we are told that you are absolutely beautiful, my darling, with no imperfection in you. Don't worry when people call you weird. You're a different kind of normal, a kind of normal that God loves. Psalm 139:14 says, I will praise you because I've been remarkably and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, and I know this very well. Okay, so we're left with a good amount here to think about, and I apologize for when I kind of laughed in the middle of the Song of Songs quote, because, I was surprised when it said, my darling, Then I remembered that Song of Songs is actually kind of like a love poem written by Solomon. I think it was written for his wife, so that's probably the reason why it was written in that manner. And overall, I like the message, because it has a very real-world purpose. Let me readjust here. And, because a lot of people have been teased, probably more so than bullying, And unlike bullying, it can still happen, outside of school and work environments. I mean, if it's done in good faith, I think it's forgivable, even if it does end up hurting somebody's feelings. But a lot of times it's not that graceful. And, I've actually done my fair share of teasing to other people. More of a satirical way. Well, hopefully not in a bully way. I never saw myself that way, but maybe I need to redefine how I see myself. But anyway, I like how it phrased it as kind of like a spectrum of normality rather than just one or two people being weird, I'm not trying to compare that with mental illness when I say spectrum, and you probably know that, but it's kind of like how they say innocent until proven guilty. It's the difference between that and guilty until proven innocent, which would just be the opposite. It's like the difference of seeing an outsider as weird or as another kind of normal. And your mindset can change a lot about how you act. That's why it's important to take this kind of stuff into consideration, especially if you're somebody who's done a fair share of bullying to other people, Because if you really stop to understand the other person, you may find that, they're just as messed up as you because of the world we live in. And because of the conditions we're born into. So there's not a lot we can do other than just try to, grow from that and use it as a stepping stone. But anyway, guys, thank you for listening and, looking at this one with me. And I would say it was pretty informative for my own use. I'll think more about when I like to tease other people for fun this time. So thank you, everybody, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.